Yeah, welcome to Sports Cruise on Mainland 98.3 FM. I failed the late fitness test yesterday, but I passed it today. Still not 100% fit, but we are here to get the show on the road alongside Michael and 𝒂𝒑 𝐷𝒂𝒑 Good evening, guys.
Well, it's a big weekend, and of course, depending on what side of the divide you're staying, if it's Chelsea fan, it may not be a big weekend. They host Luton Town, the new boys, yet to have a win. Likewise, Chelsea, although Chelsea have picked a point, Luton have lost 2 games so far this season. Or 1 game.
The second game was postponed against Burnley.
Against Burnley, yeah. So they're actually one of the 2 teams that are yet to play 2 games so far this season. So both the Luton and the Chelsea, both of them are actually they are on winning. It's not winning, on winning. they are here to test victory this Premier League season. So it's a big test for Chelsea, and of course we've got Toby almost on the menu today to talk about 6th position yesterday in the final. She failed to defend our 1 title.
Yeah, definitely all of that and more on Sports Cruise on Mainland 98.3 FM. But first, let's start the show on a bit of a sad note. We heard in the early hours of today that WWE superstar Bray Wyatt has unfortunately passed away, and we have a WWE head, a wrestling head in 𝐲𝐈 on the line. 𝐲𝐈, good evening. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening, 𝐲𝐈. Can you hear me?
Good evening.
Yeah, I know it's a somber day in the wrestling world, in the WWE world, and the man that many people know as Bray Wyatt, with the real name. Help me with that, 𝐲𝐈.
Wyndham Rotunda.
Yeah. So has passed away at the age of 36. So what can you tell us about, first of all, what causes a 36-year-old sportsman, one of a very active person, you cannot say,
wrestler.
Yeah, a wrestler, a sportsman, someone that's clearly very active, to die at the age of 36?
He suffered from COVID-19 and was recovering. So his recovery was going well for a while. He was out of action, he wasn't wrestling or anything. There were even rumors coming out that he's closer to a return and everything. Then yesterday or yesterday he suffered a heart attack. So that was what unfortunately led to his death.
That's extremely sad. But for those who do not know, I'll be surprised if you watch WWE and you don't know Bray Wyatt. But if you could just give us a quick eulogy, quick description of the man and some of his accolades, real quick.
Wyndham Rotunda was a 3rd generation wrestler, and that means that his grandfather and his father were both wrestlers. His father is more famous than his grandfather, whose name was Mike Rotunda, and through his father and the relationships they had, Bray moved from the independent circuit to WWE, where he had the first name. The first name that was changed to was Husky Harris. He was on NXT for a while and was part of a group called Nexus before going back to developmental from Raw and starting the Wyatt family, where his name was now called Bray Wyatt. He formed a group with Eric Rowan and the late Luke Harper, whose name is also Brody Lee, and they had a group that dominated an NXT superstardom of this world. And through that, he became, one time, he was a SmackDown tag team champion one time. He won a tag team eliminator tournament with Matt Hardy, and he was named severally a wrestler of the year for WWE. His most famous, one of his most famous accolades as a wrestler, as a performer, was the growth of the Fiend. The film Bray Wyatt, that is his alter ego, which he debuted in 2017, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, with the dreads and the paintings on the face, I remember that distinctly.
Exactly, with the mask and everything. So, the Fiend was, to me, arguably his greatest work before he was released by WWE in 2021. So, he was released in 2021. For 2 years, he was not wrestling. He was dealing with a lot of personal stuff, depression and mental health issues, before he was rehired back at Survivor Series in 2022 last year. That was, I think, if I remember correctly, that was in November last year. He came back to a very massive ovation, and before he even came back, about 3 months before he came back, they started teasing his return, which was the White Rabbit saga. a lot of wrestling fans will remember, because we were all glued to our screens, we were all glued to our seats, everywhere, every SmackDown, just for who is the Wyatt family, and it turned out to be Bray Wyatt returning, and his return, unfortunately, his return was short-lived. He only, spent about maybe 5 or 6 months before after the Royal Rumble, I think 4 or 5 months with us in WWE on TV, and we were all expecting and anticipating his return after the whole feud with LA Knight, which ended at the Royal Rumble, and to hear news like this.
Yeah, I was going there, Che. Before I let you go, I remember what I was doing when I saw Triple H's tweets this morning confirming the passing, and I also saw a clip of Booker T finding out about the person in real time, expressing visible shock on air, and that was exactly how I felt as well, because I didn't know his exact age at the time. I had to go check it. Bray Wyatt is not an old man. So can you, as before we go, finally just let us know?
Just logged on and I saw the tweets. I got the stories, the way they talk. Bray Wyatt was kind. It was a nice. But personally, I can say it myself, own problems, and the pandemic and
the family, all the best. Our condolences and our hearts go out there from the sports desk. Thank you very much, Sheyi, for giving us pouring out your heart on Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda, known more popularly as Bray Wyatt. Guys, we have to move on now and pay some bills. But before we go, there's a lot to talk about. Toby Amuson, like Okpeyemi mentioned earlier, Chelsea, playing at 8 p.m. today. Like Okpey also mentioned earlier. So there's a lot on the table. But first, I would say let us pay some bills. Still Sports Cruise on Mainland 98.3 FM. My name is Tunde Young. Okpeyemi Akinode, say hi. And Michael. I caught him off guard. We'll handicap.
Go.
Omo, our eye don't see win for this cash palava. As conductor dey shout,
as you enter, so enter with your change.
Market women go dey holla.
I beg, this one don't say no fit collect now.
Supermarket people go dey tell you say,
okay, we no get change. I beg, use and take sweet now.
When you call see that better yama roasted fish with all the hungry you since in co.
I no carry my wallet come out too.
See, life not suppose hard like this, so that make all of us for Nigeria they pay for everything with Momo. Dial *671# or download the new Momo app. Make you follow enjoy this better life. Momo, better than cash.
Are you seeking admission into a tertiary institution in Nigeria? Here is a big opportunity for you. The 2022-2023 admission into 𝐻𝐸𝐾 Polytechnic is now open. Available courses are Computer Science, Theatre and Media Arts, Mass Communication, Science Laboratory Technology, Electronics Engineering, Accounting, Banking Operations, Business Administration, Multimedia Technology. Qualified students should have scored 100 and above in the last JAMB exam. Facilities at 𝐻𝐸𝐾 Polytechnic includes well-equipped studio and laboratories, modern classroom experience, plot 100 Al-Hajj Tree of Education 091 96 Adelanwa 081 26 580784 or visit our website www.ecocity.edu.ng. 𝐻𝐸𝐾 Polytechnic, building industry-ready professionals.
Omo, our eye don't see win for this cash palava. As conductor dey shout,
as you enter, so enter with your change.
Market women go dey holla.
I beg, this one don't say no fit collect now.
Supermarket people go dey tell you say,
okay, we no get change. I beg, use and take sweet now.
When you call see that better yama roasted fish with all the hungry you since in co.
I no carry my wallet come out too.
See, life not suppose hard like this, so that make all of us for Nigeria they pay for everything with Momo. Dial *671# or download the new Momo app. Make you follow enjoy this better life. Momo, better than cash.
Mainland 98.3 FM, your number one radio. Reaching stars, the sound of Lagos.
Sound man. Here we go. When you bounce to my song like that, check up your My girl, I like that. Yeah, me I like it when you let me like that. Wine to my song like that. I like that. You know you dance, my girl, I like that. On the beat, my girl, I like that. So me go so there, I like it when you do me like that. Yeah, I got a lot of girl them. All of them wanna come to my yard. Yeah, I got a lot of girl them. Pretty girls in the back like that. Yeah, I got a lot of girl them.
98.3 FM.
Yeah, Sports Cruiser Mainland 98.3 FM, 14 minutes past the hour of 6. Still to the young here with Michael and 𝒂𝒒 𝐸𝐭𝐡, and there's still a lot to talk about in the world of sports. We'll be going over Luis Rubiales, who has flat out refused to resign, and he not only is he not resigning, he has gone ahead to say all this on 𝐸𝐭𝐡 is fake feminism, which is the exact opposite of what we expected him to do. And like we said earlier, there's a lot to talk about today, but hey, let's get some financial knowledge first from Dr. Favor. He's been on the show before to give us some financial education on the crypto,
extra clicky.
Yeah, on the crypto side of things. Good evening, Dr. Favor.
Good evening. I'm excited to be here again.
Yeah. So talk to us today. What do you have for us today? And how was the last time?
All right. I'm so excited. My name is Dr. Favor Nano. I'm Africa's premier cryptocurrency consultant and top leader, Ultima Business Africa. I'm super excited to be on this show tonight, and I will be talking about how you can turn your smartphone into a digital asset producing device, a device that can produce digital assets for you. I mean, it's no longer news that we are in a digital economy. Money has changed. Money has evolved over the years. In the last 8,000 years, money has moved from trade by barter to cash, from cowries to coins, from coins to paper money, from paper money to debit card. And today we are talking about digital currencies like the Bitcoin, like the Ethereum, like the Ultima. And we have a big one right now, which is the Ultima. Ultima is launching its decentralized finance platform, and this decentralized finance platform can enable anyone from anywhere around the world to engage in its pool mining. There's what we call delegated liquidity pool, where every single day all participants can be earning money in dollars every single day to the year 2255. We're talking about over 200 years from now. I mean, it's an incredible technology that is set to be launched on the 1st of September, and we have a big show coming up.
Yeah, so talk to us about that big show that's coming up. This one, we are whetting our appetite.
That's 2235. It looks like it's an investment I'll leave for my children.
You are just correct. It's just incredible, and it's first of its kind. In blockchain technology, when you put anything on the blockchain, you have given it lifeline, and you are giving it something that can live forever, so to speak, because it's a digital signature that you cannot create, you cannot destroy. Now, so with this project called the Ultima DeFi Split Delegated Liquidity Pool, is incredible. Every investor on the platform gets to be earning in dollars every single day for the next 232 years. So it's something you can pass on. It's basically what we call a digital certificate that you can pass on to your, just like shares, but this one is totally digital. And so we are having this training in Ikorodu, this conference. We are launching live in Ikorodu tomorrow by 12 noon. Yeah. And the location for this event will be the Elite Event Center. Elite Event Center is at Access Bank Road in Ikorodu main town there. It means incredible. All those who are interested in participating, we need to register by SMS. So we're going to be teaching you how to turn your mobile phone to an asset generating device what you can be earning in dollars every single day.
Yeah, Dr. Favor, tell them how to register. Tell them, I know people are here and they're already interested. Tell them exactly what to do now to register.
Now, for you to participate in this training, send your name, your email, and your location to the number 08033854195. You need to SMS your name quickly to reserve your seat. Your name, your email, your location to this number 08033854195. Now, when you send that information to this number, we are going to send you the full address of the event tomorrow. The time again is 12 o'clock tomorrow, no African man time. And for you to participate, you have to send right away your name, your email address, your location to this number 08033854195. I'll be excited to train you, to mentor you. This company is more than 7 years old, and I've been on radio. Mr. Wale and his crew know me. I've been on radio for over the last 6-7 years, talking about the same company, showing us different opportunities for us to make wealth.
So, Mr. Favor, what do I need to come with? I know it's a new space that a lot of people are absolutely interested in, especially the people listening to us this evening on this show. What do I need to come with? Do I need to come with some money, identification, or what do I need to come with tomorrow at the training?
Now, tomorrow's training is totally free for all participants, but you must be an adult from 18 years above, because when you decide to participate, you will need to do what you call KYC. You will need to do KYC if you decide to participate. So what you need to do is send your name, your email, and your location to this number 08033854195. Don't forget to come with writing materials, come with your mobile phone, so that if you are interested in joining the opportunity, if you are interested in investing in the opportunity, you will have a chance to download some applications on your mobile phone. You will need internet, you will need a mobile phone for you to participate. You will definitely need money if you decide to participate in this business.
And quickly, before we let you go, Mr. Favor, well, I'm someone that really values my money a lot. So if I want to put it on an investment, I would always want to know the risk involved. And I've actually had conversations with you. You've been with us live in the studio a couple of weeks back. I want to believe that is a risk I can manage. But for the people out there that probably does not have an idea of how these things work, talk to them, the level of risk, and what does it entail, basically.
There's no opportunity to have no risk. Whether you open a shop in your backyard and put there a business, there's always a risk. But I can tell you, this is a risk that you can manage, because it's a lifetime income. Imagine you putting a particular amount of money, buying this digital asset, and you put it on a pool, and every day you are earning something every single day for the next 100 years. So there's over time, your risk will be, it swallows up the risk, because you are creating digital assets that does not exist. You are using your mobile phone to create these assets. It's not like you are doing a trading. You're not buying or selling anything. You are using the digital asset to create your mobile phone to create digital assets that does not exist. Yes, there's risk. What kind of risk that comes with blockchain? One of them is if you keep your wallet carelessly and you lose what you call the private keys in the last 3 to 5 years. And we've seen a lot of people become financially independent. And I mean, I've been working one company for more than 6 years. That speaks volumes. So you are going to go out of this event totally financially transformed. Your mind will be reset. You understand that, so it's possible with this mobile phone, I can really make income, serious income. As a matter of fact, there is opportunity for partners. People want to partner with this company, and if you decide to be a partner in this company, yes, with some effort and some stuff, you need to do some an SMS with your name, your email 54195. Send me your name, your email, and your location to the number 080338541 to avoid errors. People have been on this online opportunity now. This is my 16th year.
Wow.
And I can tell you they are less than 1% of opportunity on the internet that you can trust. Some business and website is going solid years now, and we are growing in leaps and bounds with over 2.080 to the one.
Just in case, let me take that again. 08033854195. That is the number to send your information to, and you'll be speaking directly on and under the mentorship of Dr. Favour Sonano.
That's right.
Of 16 years experience in online business. No be beans now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's right.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for being in direct contact with Dr. Favour Sonano. Thank you very much for joining us on Sports Cruise on Mainland 98.3 FM. We have to pay bills in a while, just in a short while, but I can tell you that the Super Falcons of Nigeria have moved up 8 places from number 4. Were you even expecting more, Okwemi?
Certainly. I mean, if you know the old,
we're ranked number 10.
That's what I'm saying. At the World Cup, I know the old ranking is accumulated points over time, steps ahead. It shows that, I mean, 42 teams went to the World Cup and we are number 42. So let's just assume that is right. But funny enough, there are still teams in the top 31 before the Super Falcons that didn't even go to the World Cup at all. But I think the biggest jump out to the Spanish national team moved to number 2 from number 8 because of the World Cup, and it's been a consistent good for them. Won the under 17 World Cup, won the under 20 as a female under 17 World Cup, won the female under 20 World Cup, and now they've won the senior World Cup for a team that just made their debut at the FIFA World Cup at just in 2015. So it's a steady growth. But for the Super Falcons, I think it's a step. I don't know if it's a right direction, but it's a step. At least we moved. It's a step. Anyhow, whether baby step or any step, but it's a step.
Yeah, definitely a step. Nigeria, one of the highest movers in the latest FIFA ranking for the women, of course. Sports Cruise on Mainland 98.3 FM. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, definitely at Mainland 98.3 FM on both platforms. But right now we have to pay some more bills. But should we quickly touch on Rubiales? Well, he was touching on this. That's why we're talking about him
today. Come on, let me see your 2 hands before you touch something.
I think we'll leave that conversation till after the break. But yeah, Michael, do you want to quickly talk about the Super Falcons? Just very quick thoughts.
Of course. I mean, the Super Falcons losing to England, who eventually made it to the finals. I mean, they were the toughest team for England, apart from the Spanish national team, who eventually defeated them. And I think it's a very, very huge step up for them, a step forward. And going forward, let's see what we have to offer. Yeah, the team.
Yeah, all I would say on that is pay them at NFF. Pay those lovely women. So,
wow, if I have as a rep, I've even summoned them. Pay these people their money, my friend. Pay them.
Yeah, Sports Cruise on Mainland 98.3 FM, the Friday edition. We're in a jolly mood. The weekend is upon us. Let's pay some bills, and by the time we return for the second half of the show, we'll throw everything out in the open.
Omo, our eye don't see way for this cash palava. As conductor they shout,
as you enter sweater with your change.
market women go dey holla.
I beg, this money don't tell, no fit collect now.
Supermarket people go dey tell you say,
okay, we no get change. I beg, use and take sweet now.
when you come see that better yama roasted fish wey don dey hungry you since nko.
I no carry my wallet come out too.
See life not suppose hard like this o. Na im make all of us for Naija dey pay for everything with Momo. Dial *671# or download the new Momo app. Make you follow enjoy this better life. Momo, better than cash.
Are you seeking admission into a tertiary institution in Nigeria? Here is a big opportunity for you. The 2022-2023 admission into 𝐻𝐸𝐾 Polytechnic is now open. Accounting, banking operations, business administration, multimedia technology. Qualified students should have scored 100 and above in the last JAMB exam. Facilities at 𝐻𝐸𝐾 Polytechnic includes well-equipped studio and laboratories, modern classrooms, innovative workshop, recreation space, and fully functional hostels. Our lecture lecturers and tutors combine both academic and industry experience. Full-time and part-time admission forms are available for the 2022-2023 academic session at the campus 𝐒𝐾 Polytechnic, Plot 100, Alhaji Onilewura Street, 𝐬𝐾𝐲, Lagos State. 𝐒𝐾 Polytechnic is approved by JAMB, NBTE, and the Federal Ministry of Education. For more information, please call Moses 091 62 54 0610, Wale 091 62 92 7079, Praise 091 62 69 9996, Adelanwa 081 26 580784, or visit our website www.ecocity.edu.ng. 𝐒𝐾 Polytechnic, building industry-ready professionals.
Hi, darling. How have you been?
I've been so busy, Granny. Well, Friday, I went on a field trip to see gorillas in Rwanda. Then, I slayed a few dragons with my friends. On Saturday, I watched football game in London live with my brother. And then, I went to bed watching the world from space. And you, Grandma?
Ah, that's a lot. How?
All I needed was my phone, laptop, TV, and Airtel's 5G.
Eh?
Lag-free gaming, hyper-realistic VR, 8K streaming, and so much more. With Airtel 5G's lightning-fast speeds and seamless connectivity, you won't believe what's next. Live the future in the Airtel 5G zone. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
The Broadcast Art Institute Supplementary Admissions 2022-2023. Few vacancies exist in the Departments of Broadcast Journalism and Multimedia Technology for admission in the 2022-2023 session. If you scored 100 and above in the 2022-2023 UTME and have 5 relevant credits and have not gained admission, you can change over to the Broadcast Art Institute Lagos for National Diploma in Broadcast Journalism and Multimedia Technology. The Broadcast Art Institute is accredited by the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to offer national diploma programs in broadcast journalism and multimedia technology. You can visit our campus at number 38 Odofin Street, Igbogbo, Ikorodu, Lagos, or call the following numbers: 0806 149 9992 or 0703 713 1166 or 0816 587 1415.
Omo, our eye don't see way for this cash palava. As conductor dey shout,
as you enter 𝐲𝒏 with your change.
market women go dey holla.
I beg, this money don't tell, no fit collect now.
Supermarket people go dey tell you say,
Okay, we no get change. I beg, use and take sweet now.
when you come see that better yama roasted fish wey don dey hungry you since nko.
I no carry my wallet come out too.
See life not suppose hard like this o. Na im make all of us for Naija dey pay for everything with Momo. Dial *671# or download the new Momo app. Make you follow enjoy this better life. Momo, better than cash.
Mainland 98.3 FM.
Yo, to the bandos hot but the AC cold. Coulda lost your bro. Thank God you ain't take that road. More time when I block the snow. Yeah, Mum's always said I got a heart of gold. Told her I got me a clothing brand, but she don't even know how many guns I sold. Yeah, she don't even know how many packs get flown. She can never know about the new chef, and she can never know about the lies I told. She can never know that we live this life. She never know that her boy touch road. She can never know about 18 I was outside with all of them. So I did this like WWE, and I'm taking it all the bro. I'm too blessed that I ain't running you steez, even everybody beers was show. The last time I had to drive on Stratford, I was in the back with a bare dome. Last night I was in the stool with bro. The bando hot but the AC cold. So the bando.
Yeah, the bando hot but the AC cold in the studio, mainland 98.3 FM. Mainland Sports Cruise today. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself with some very good music. 𝐼 and Odumodu Black. Okay, can we talk about Luis Rubiales real quick? The Spanish RFEF president, that's the Spanish Football Federation president, Luis Rubiales. I feel like blasting this thing one more time.
Told her I got me a clothing brand, but she don't even know how many guns I sold.
Mama no say back in 010 I dey flaunt and trap at the zoo. I dey blow for the
Yeah, the Spanish football.
Today young, I'm not on this show. That song I play, I'm not on this show. This program is not live. It's recorded.
Okay. Spanish football president, Spanish football federation president Luis Rubiales has forcefully refused to resign following his offensive behavior at the Women's World Cup final, blaming false feminism, that's the quote, and social murder against him. In a stunning speech on Friday, that's earlier today, Luis Rubiales sparked outrage when he kissed Spanish player Jenny Hermoso on the mouth as she collected her medal following the 1-0 win over England in Sydney. Footage also emerged that showed Rubiales grabbing his crotch while standing near Queen Letizia of Spain and her 16-year-old daughter, Princess Infanta Sofia, having branded his detractors, quote, "I am not going to resign," he shouted 4 times in a charged speech following an emergency meeting of Federation officials, vowing, "I will fight unto the end." Luis Rubiales bluntly being defiant in the face of widespread criticism. Okay, the way to go?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I still say it. I don't know. I don't know what the word is. What is looking for. I don't know why there's so much around. See, don't get it twisted. People would always have interpretation to stuff like this, and these issues. And I'm wondering, like, what is this done before? Is this about supposedly erratic behavior? Is this about what people misunderstood what happened? And there was even another version of the conversation that he actually asked if that it was actually what's her name now? Please remind me. The person I was